Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to Let's Play the Bureau XCOM Declassified, and let's continue the game where we left off, which was doing the two side objectives, which was first scanning the area for infection and then interrogating the spy. So let's do that.
Here to talk with the Russian? Seems like a lost cause to me, but good luck.
Почему ты здесь? Вранье ищи. Питание?
Ну, если ты это хочешь, я думал, мы поговорим. Мне надо знать, почему ты здесь.
Я не буду отвечать на твои вопросы.
Да, ты будешь.
You think that will make me talk? You are weak. All of you, weak.
Я не знаю, если вы заметили, но холодная война отметнена. У нас гораздо серьезнее гроза. И у вас тоже.
Пришельцы? Да, я слыхал эту историю. Вы думаете, что я совершенно глупой?
Слушай, я был там, вверху. Все правда. Половина мира мертвая, а другая половина зараженная. Не может быть, что только нас ударили. Я обещаю, что твоим друзьям СССР так же плохо, как и здесь. Но если какой-либо из них все еще жив...
Да это просто смешно. Как ты можешь это доказать, а? Голоса по радио и подделанные фотки? Скажи мне, почему я должен верить в твою сказку?
Убийство вас будет траты. Кто знает, как долго ты здесь скрывался? У тебя есть талант, и нам нужны агенты. Эти посторонние не только американская проблема.
Ты думаешь, это сработает? Ха. Ты слабый. Вы все слабые.
Даю тебе предложение. Я пошлю тебя на палубу. Сам можешь убедиться. Если то, что говорю, верно, вы работаете на меня. Если нет, вы можете убить на Кубу.
Если я не позволяю себя обманывать?
Что ты заботишься? У вас будет оружие. Вы будете отсюда. Так или иначе, вы не будете моей проблемой.
Ладно, дай мне увидеть этих пришельцев для себя.
Довольно иметь вас на борту.
Hope you don't mind me listening in, but I think you did the right thing. We need all the help we can get.
That commie is something, but I think he's gonna come around.
You can't trust him, Carter.
Well, it's humans against aliens right now, not Americans against Russians. I need someone to take him out to see what the aliens have done firsthand.
If you say so, I'll set up a recon mission. Let's just hope he remembers who the good guys are.
Now we got a dispatch mission. Now let's return to the... what was the last area? Oh yes, operations. And we've completed
I keep
this...
thinking that elevator's gonna open up and my Mabel's gonna come walking in. It's just not happening.
No infected here, at least.
Go to the infirmary. Workplace. Nope, nobody to chat in here.
All right, boys, get your gear in order and gather around.
This gonna be another rescue cakewalk, sir? Or are we gonna see some action?
Nothing so boring this time, Kenny. No. This time we're going into the belly of the beast.
All right, it's about time.
Some of those sleepwalkers are congregating at a tower out in New Mexico. We're gonna find out why and shut them down.
You sure we won't catch anything being around all those sleepwalkers?
You just worry about us getting into that tower. Alive.
Yes, sir.
This is going to be an extended stay. Investigating the area, finding a point of entry, and infiltrating. We're going to keep a low profile until we can strike.
Less John Wayne and more James Bond?
That's the spirit. And if we're lucky, we might even find a cure for the sleepwalkers.
Is that even possible?
Hell if I know. But we gotta hope, right? Otherwise, why are we still fighting?
that later. I do remember that little part, and I don't want to miss the possibility of a... Where was the infirmary? Engineering. Ah, follow the lines. Heinrich's lab. Back to... Back here.
Hey, you hear about Fredrickson? Turns out he was a plant all along. Caught him just in time.
Sit down and try not to breathe on anyone.
But,
No buts. Save your energy.
Ah, William. I think you may have caught them just in time.
What's the prognosis, Doc? Can you cure them?
I am a physicist, not a physician. I will study them, however.
These three agents were all on the same mission together, weren't they?
Yes. Perhaps you've uncovered something even more interesting. If we can retrace their steps at their last mission, perhaps we can find the source of the infections. It may even lead to the cure.
Or we might just end up with another sleepwalker.
It is a risk, yes, but one that may save thousands, tens of thousands of lives. The choice is yours, William.
Okay, let's go to the operations and do dispatch missions before we go to talk to Faulk. And go in our own mission. Might have a couple of minor operations for ourselves before we hit the major one.
Hey, you hear about Fredrickson? Guy was a bit of a klutz when he came here, but he's really helping out. Said he owes you big, Carter.
See what's with the reports. We do have a minor operation. Oh, that's casualties mounting up. Two dispatch missions. Actually, I might do some agent. Well, actually, I'm not gonna do it because I'm worried that the game might once again bug and I've
Seen those sleepwalkers?
Seen them? I caught one of them wandering the halls last night. You think there's anything we can do for them?
We kept them from being shipped off to who knows where. That's gotta be something, right? You sure they are dangerous?
I don't think we're sure about anything.
see until we get an auto save. We actually saw did the game save when we did those two
I
side
nearly
missions.
found him, Myron. He's so close. Put me on this mission and I'll hand you his head on a platter.
We're sending Carter after Axis. This is what he does.
Then send us out together.
No one's going anywhere until we know where to look. Agent Weaver, I know why you want to go after Axis. I cannot allow personal feelings to interfere with the mission.
Something going on I should know about?
There you are. Agent Weaver has tracked Axis to the Pacific Northwest.
Oregon. His base is in Oregon.
I'll leave it to the two of you to narrow down our search area. Something smaller than an entire state.
We should talk, Carter.
Talk before. No, can't talk before. So let's start with Weaver.
Angela. Agent Weaver.
It's okay, Will. How are you feeling?
I'm like hammered shit. But I'm still here.
Good. We're onto something.
You and Faulk have a problem?
That doesn't matter. All that matters is finding access.
Alright. What do we know so far?
I've tracked access to Southwest Oregon. Somewhere remote.
Everywhere in Southwest Oregon is remote.
There's a lot of forest out there. Enough room for access to hide. But I found something. Radio signals.
And they're not ours?
No, I triple-checked, and Ware confirmed it. The broadcast isn't human. What I could translate mentions access repeatedly. They must have some sort of facility there.
Chelsky or Crud might be able to help. They're both smart enough to put one and one together and come up with two. I'll talk to Chelsky, you track down Crud.
Good idea. I should have thought of it.
You'd have thought of it if the old man hadn't got you all riled up. I'll check in with Chelsky and Weir, too.
Thanks, Will. This means a lot. Meet me back at Faulk's office when you're done.
Now we got the save. At least. Oh yeah. And forgot to go to my office. Now I'll do the dispatch mission. This is one of the problems with the game. It does have some bugs and it can crash. It's not about me recording, even although I do think it does make it more frequent. But even if I weren't recording, I do remember that the game sometimes crashes on certain areas easily.
Here's to you, Nico. Rest in peace.
Bottoms up.
And you too, Kenny. Rest in peace, kid. And to Nils, rest in peace.
Yeah, a lot of casualties in the XCOM.
And J. Edgar Hoover, and Pima, New Mexico, and the USA. And to William Carter. Hey, that's me. Where?
Gotta say, I expected better from you, Carter. Only took one bottle?
A whole bottle, and you didn't share a drop with us.
I was drinking with a friend.
Let's do that dispatch. I'm gonna send a couple of... For the time being, I'm gonna remove you to the squad and take a couple of... No. Well, thankfully... Now let's give you the gunner... Oh yeah. Ah.
Repel nearby enemies, knocking them away and disorienting them. Damage is low, but it can keep foes at bay or push them into a trap. Well, I don't... I'm thinking I don't have an... I have a rank 3 engineer, so should I actually add you into a squad? There we go. It's a little bit clunky, the setting of it. But now let's give you some... Oh, no. Focus, focus. Oh yeah, you were also in rank 3. Let's give you that. Okay, so I got now 2 3s. I don't want to take sniper until I have a laser sniper rifle. Now let's put our veterans. I got a lot of snipers. Let's go do a little bit of chatting. We got one minor operation, which we will do before we do the major operation. Let's have a chat.
Chelsky.
Sir?
Heard anything interesting?
I hear all sorts of interesting things, sir. How many of them are true? That's a different question. You looking for something specific?
Agent Weaver found a signal in Oregon. I need you to look at this.
She mentioned something about that. Oregon, right?
Yeah, she thinks there might be a facility there.
Well, let's see.
Let me know what you find.
I should be able to pin it down soon. Agent Weaver already did the hard part.
I'll come back later.
See what she found out.
Heading outside? Not much left to see out there.
William, thank God you're all right. You are all right, aren't you?
Yeah, I suppose I am.
You had everyone worried.
Yeah, probably not just about my health. I hear you've been helping Agent Weaver track down information about Axis. Anything I should know?
Yes. It's absolutely imperative you take him alive. We need to take his mosaic implant from him while he's still alive. It will automatically erase itself if he dies.
I generally prefer my outsiders dead.
I won't bore you with the details, but Axis appears to be one of the few outsiders who has been to the Mosaic core, where the being they call Origin seems to reside. I can take that information from his mind, if he's alive.
Got it. Keep the alien alive. What then?
We go to the alien homeworld.
You sure it'll work?
Fairly certain. There's more guesswork involved than I'd like. If I had more time, or if I had Lawrence here...
Buck up, Doc. At least if it doesn't work, we'll all be dead.
Very reassuring, Agent Carter.
Now you know how it feels.
The world is an uncertain place. Sometimes the things we're most sure of.
You're talking about Lawrence, aren't you?
Yes, I suppose I am.
Look, you thought you could trust him, and when it counted, he came through. I don't know why he helped us, but human or not, he did.
I wish I could just ask him why he lied to me.
Why does anyone? We got work to do.
Right.
That means you've figured out how the phase plotter works.
I believe I have. The boys in engineering are installing it on the Avenger even as we speak.
You picked up a lot in that tower.
I managed to gather a great deal of information in that alien tower. The scope and complexity of that network is just remarkable.
We're lucky to have you on board with us.
It wasn't luck that brought me here, Agent Carter.
Let's hope the Avenger can handle it. I'm dying to see where these things come from.
Now, on to the next task. Running around the base, but no, that takes the plot. Come on. Thank you.
I trust this isn't a social visit.
Chulsky tracked down the outsider signal near an abandoned campground in southwest Oregon, just where Agent Weaver said. It's Axis. It has to be. The sooner we find Axis, the sooner we find Mosaic and get these assholes off our planet. Agent Weaver's been tracking Axis for years. She's obsessed with bringing him down. She deserves to be there, Faulk.
That's the problem, Agent Carter. I need someone who can keep a cool head. But barring that, I'll make do with you.
This doesn't make any sense. You're hiding something.
What's your point, Agent?
Tell me what's going on, Faulk.
We need to take Axis alive, and you are our best chance to do this. Dr. Weir needs whatever information the bastard has stored in his head. If he dies, that information is lost. Understood?
Don't kill Axis until we have the information. I get it.
Good. I'll signal Barnes to prep your team. We're running out of time, Carter.
Trust me. I know. One last thing, Faulk. If I'm going to...
Attention! Unauthorized launch. Sky Ranger Foxtrot 9-1. Return to base immediately.
God damn it.
Weaver.
Jesus Christ. She's gone after Axis.
And here you thought it'd be me who'd go rogue.
You need to stop her.
Stop her? You're not saying...
No, of course not. Not unless you have to. Find her and talk her down. We need Axis alive.
We need them both alive.
Exactly. Gear up and head to Ops when you're ready. We'll go over the mission details.
But before we do that, we'll do a minor operation. Thankfully, The game doesn't have like lock, for a gameplay perspective, a lockdown that if you do something in here, it will lock out other missions. Unless you do a main mission, of course. That's why you need to do the minor operation, because then it might actually lock out. Now let's check what the... Of course, it's a little bit of story breaking, but rather that than being completely locked out because I had a conversation with Faulk. Good way to gain some experience for our agents, and also that those 2 dispatch missions will be done. Now let's check what this mission holds before I'll cut the video.
I'm no stranger to landing behind enemy lines, but I just can't get used to those lines being drawn on American soil.
Don't get used to it. Stay focused on the mission. Getting to the war factory.
The one the bastards built smack dab in the center of town, right on Main Street, USA? How could I ignore that?
We're not going to ignore it. We're going to take it out. Pull yourself together, Barnes.
This was a massacre.
Maybe the civilians got out.
Sure they did. Now they're all marching themselves to some alien tower.
Knock off the chatter. Enemies ahead.
Don't see enemies yet, but they are close by. But I'll cut the video here now. So when we come back, ladies and gentlemen, let's do this minor operation and destroy the facility and then go after Weaver. But that'll be the next video. Until then, as always, I'll see you when I see you. Later.